Now, your first alert forecast.
Absolutely perfect conditions outside. We got nice temperatures, light winds. Temperatures are par for the course here for this time of September. Just a few clouds to the north. I've seen nothing really much here on the Henry's Lake Cam. We're pretty much in this nice little pocket of dry air, except for some clouds also to the south in northern Utah, getting a few thunderstorms outside. But the thunderstorm threat will pick up a bit here into tomorrow and Sunday, and more showers to follow for Tuesday. Upper 70s right now for Blackfoot, Idaho Falls, lower 70s in Challis. We're in the lower 70s in Soda Springs, upper 70s in Twin, 80 degrees in Pocatello. Some scattered showers with us here again, just minor hints of showers on the First Alert Viper radar. In fact, nothing really even hitting the ground that's substantial, just a couple of dark clouds right now over Bear Lake. But you can see here dry scope across most of eastern Idaho and western Wyoming. This is going to change a little bit. See this thunderstorm action? We do have a little bit of moisture in the Rocky Mountain West. That's going to start rotating in here for Saturday. Then we have to talk about Hurricane Norbert. Now, it's in Baja California right now. By the time it gets up to the U.S., it's going to be not even tropical storm status, but it's still going to have quite a bit of tropical moisture wrapping around this center of what used to be a tropical storm by the time it gets up to around California, and that moisture will be throughout the west. And we're going to see some scattered showers throughout your Tuesday, clearing by Wednesday. It looks like Monday and Tuesday will be our chance to sample some of the tropics around here, if you will, as the leftovers of that hurricane start to spill across the western continental United States. So for tonight on the Vipercast, clear, cold, not as cold as last night and early this morning, but if you're still, like I mentioned, trying to salvage the garden, I would still take precaution tonight and cover if you can. We have a few scattered storms with us Saturday afternoon, and this is going to be into the afternoon hours. But most of the region, the Snake River Plain in central Idaho, should be gorgeous tomorrow, and you'll have a few of those thunderclouds threatening with some downdraft winds. So I'm going to call for some breezy, somewhat stormy conditions Saturday and Sunday afternoon, but I wouldn't cancel plans to the fair. You still can go out and take the kids outside, go to the farmer's market. You're sitting with some nice conditions. Sunday afternoon, a few storms getting back into central Idaho and western Wyoming. Then we get into Monday. We start picking up more of that tropical moisture to the south, and we're going to start seeing some of the shower action getting in here for Monday afternoon, and then you can really start to pick it up. I'm going to push the model all the way to its max here, and that's Tuesday morning at 6 a.m. Some scattered showers, mainly cloudy conditions, just to get the day started on Tuesday, to give you a taste of what's happening for Tuesday and Tuesday afternoon. So talking about the weather here, sitting with some nice conditions. And Todd is an Aggie, and I know we have a lot of ISU fans. We got a lot of Aggies around here. There's a lot of folks heading to the game tomorrow. So here's what the forecast is looking like. You still would need a sweatshirt or jacket, especially once we get past halftime, and I do see some breeziness in the weather there for Logan. So it's going to be hot for kickoff or tailgating time. We're going to be into the 70s and 80s throughout much of the day leading up to the game, and then by halftime we're already 10 degrees colder and then into the 60s by the fourth quarter. So going to Logan, just have that jacket handy, Todd. Mid-30s in Challis tonight, 22 in Stanley, upper 30s in Idaho Falls and Driggs tonight. Pretty mild conditions compared to where we were for the past couple of nights. I would say milder, but it's still cold. 41 for Pocatello, 39 for Lava and Soda, and we're going to be into the upper 30s for Afton, mid-30s in Jackson. Temperatures tomorrow coming back here. We're pushing numbers into the 70s and 80s. It will be warmer here as we push forward into Saturday afternoon, and again with a slight chance of a thunderstorm. Pocatello's at 84 here, 81 in Blackfoot, 81 in Idaho Falls. Look at the numbers here into the upper 70s around Rexburg, mid-70s around Ashton and St. Anthony, lower 70s in Ion Park, upper 60s for West Yellowstone, and we're into the lower 80s in Challis. Here's the 8-day forecast. Moving forward, you're going to see highs here into the low to mid-80s Saturday and Sunday. Now, don't get scared off by the thundercloud there in the 8-day forecast for the weekend. I just had to throw it in there because we do have that slight chance. We actually have a stronger chance on Tuesday to bring in the cloud cover and the scattered showers along with more wind. Pocatello, nice this weekend before the thunderstorms start to pick up. We'll hit highs here in the mid-80s. It's going to get quite hot on Sunday with a bit of a light wind with us on Sunday. And then we're into the mid-80s on Monday. We're into the upper 70s on Tuesday. You can see the cooler conditions coming through for Tuesday. Rexburg, temperatures here going to lower 80s on Sunday, and we'll carry the lower 80s into Monday, mid-70s for Tuesday. Blackfoot to close out the fair, not bad. Lower 80s for tomorrow, mid-80s on Sunday. You have a slight chance of a thunderstorm for tomorrow in Blackfoot, but again, the fair should go off without a hitch with just a bit of some wind in the afternoon. Jackson, the national parks, you're also looking to see a few thunderstorms here. Stronger threat in Jackson, of course, with the higher elevations, highs into the lower 70s, mid-70s for Sunday. Let's go to our Spirit of Idaho. We had a moose on the loose. We had quite a few moose on the loose, especially around Idaho Falls this spring. In fact, there was a mother and a calf, I remember, they were kind of just frequenting the area, especially around the soccer complex on the west side of town, and then the other part of town by Stonebrook. We had a moose running around.
yeah.
So thanks, Janet, for sending that in. We'd love to see your photos.
Great photo.
And you're going to go to the game?
I'd like to check that out.
Maybe.
You have a game forecast, not weather, but score prediction. I'll check back.
I can forecast the weather, not the score.
All right.